chapter of Democrats Abroad, and I vote in Florida. Thank you all for coming today. Thank you for standing up against fascism and tyranny. Thank you for refusing to stay silent while our country is being dragged down by corruption, cruelty, and incompetence. Today is Flag Day. It's also the 250th birthday of our Army, an institution built on service, sacrifice, and the defense of democracy. The Army swears an allegiance not to the President, not to a party, but to the Constitution of the United States of America. But instead of honoring this legacy with dignity, Donald Trump has decided to mark this day with a bloated, ego-driven military parade, a grotesque spectacle that reeks of authoritarianism and insecurity. Let's be clear. We are not sliding towards fascism. We are living in it. It is not a warning bell, it's an alarm. It's been 146 days since Donald Trump returned to office. Not by merit, not by service, but by lies, voter suppression, judicial manipulation, and unless we act, there are 1,370 more days left in this national nightmare. We cannot wait. We cannot normalize this. Trump must be impeached. And so must his obedient, dangerous VP, J.D. Vance, another bootlicker who confuses cowardice with loyalty. J.D. Vance is from where I'm from. I hate that. Let's talk about what Trump has done with his time. He's shredded the Constitution and worked every day to dismantle the very government he was elected to lead. He's wrecked our economy with illegal tariffs that drove up prices and crushed small businesses. He's turned cruelty into policy, targeting immigrants, transgender Americans, students, public servants, and the vulnerable. Yeah, fuck that guy. It's ironic that people who voted for him thought that they were voting for a strong man leader. And as a result, America has now been perceived as the weakest it's ever been in 80 years.
Taco!
Yeah, taco. It's almost like the people who voted for this president didn't have any idea how anything works. They confused rage for strength, ignorance for authenticity, and now we're all paying the price. He has allowed a conspiracy theorist to dictate health policy while veterans are left waiting for basic services. He has pardoned insurrectionists and weaponized the federal agencies to attack political opponents. This man is a draft-dodging fraud who called our veterans suckers and losers. He dodged the Vietnam draft 5 times. That's 5 other people who had to go in his place. And now, he denies those very veterans their benefits. He's fired more veterans from federal jobs than any president in history. And he's not done yet. He's even fired people who answer the Veterans Crisis Line. So let me say that again. He's fired people who help suicidal veterans. Fuck that guy. That alone should disqualify him from public life forever. But his base, they cheer. They don't care. Because it isn't about policy anymore. It's about power, control, and cruelty. In the past 5 months, we've seen a billionaire president let children go hungry while he enriches himself. We've watched authoritarian tactics escalate, government officials arrested, democratic norms shattered, journalists threatened, protesters tear gassed, and states like California targeted by vague, punitive federal edicts. California will not be the last. The executive order Trump signed had no state named in it. What happened in LA could happen in Denver, or Des Moines, or Detroit, or wherever. That's how fascism works. What is the Congress doing?
Nothing.
Very good. Absolutely jack shit nothing. Because Republicans in the House and Senate have glued themselves to Trump's colon like parasites. They no longer work for the American people. They serve a deranged cult leader. They should not only be voted out, they should be investigated, prosecuted, and held accountable for aiding and abetting this regime. And again, let me be clear. We do not have to become them to beat them. We do not need to mimic their hate, their lies, or their soulless ideology. We must stand for something better, something real, something human. Their entire mission is to force everyone to live the way that they want. Well, I refuse, and I also think you should too. Do not obey in advance. This is how authoritarianism wins. This is how freedom dies. This is the time to draw lines. Either you believe all people deserve human rights, or you don't. Either you believe in democracy, or you believe in power for power's sake. There is no middle ground anymore. Democracy. And where are the so-called constitutional conservatives? Where are all the patriots now? In 2014, Senator Joni Ernst, we all know her, she said, we all die. The only difference is not all of us are killed because they didn't get food or medical treatment. But she said that she called President Obama a dictator and demanded his impeachment for far less than what Trump has done. And yet now, silence, cowardice, and complicity. Trump has been open about his agenda. I don't care about you. I just want your vote. That's what he said on June 9th, 2024. And he's proven it. He doesn't care about the people. He doesn't care about the military. He doesn't care about veterans, immigrants, teachers, or working families. He doesn't even care about the law or the Constitution he swore to defend. What does he care about? That's right. Making money for himself, palling around with dictators, and trying to fill the gaping, needy hole in his soul with endless attention and praise. But he's never gonna fill that hole because no one has ever loved him and they never will.
Not even Melania.
No, especially not Melania. He is a felon, a traitor, a malignant narcissist who belongs in prison, not the White House. We must vote out every Republican who enables him, at every level, in every race, from now until they are all gone. And when this is over, and it will be over, we must hold them accountable. We need a new Nuremberg because the crimes being committed are not minor. They are crimes against democracy, crimes against decency, crimes against humanity. Yes, lock him up. No kings, no tyrants, all power to the people. No kings, no tyrants. Impeach Trump, impeach Vance, prosecute the enablers, and above all, resist. Slava Ukraine, and long live the free and the brave. We will not bow.